Alright, let's see. It's that time. It's that time. Everything up? Everything working? Are the lights all on the right way? Hello everyone. It's that time. MHA is coming to a close. And this is the final chapter. I have a lot of feelings about it, but man, I want to get started, but I also want to give people some time to show up, so bear with me a bit. Hope everyone's having a great day. I know I will try to, after all. MHA is an optimistic series with optimistic messages, so I think it'll be fine. I mean, it obviously will be fine, but there will be future projects to look forward to, that I've heard. The movie comes out later this year, can't wait. Anime will also continue. But yeah, the main story is wrapping up. After last chapter, my thoughts for this one would be, my expectations, I should say, are things like flash forwards. Because the last chapter, as people might not necessarily like to hear it, the last chapter did wrap up a lot of the themes in MHA. I don't really think this final chapter actually has too much to cover when in regards to those themes. I feel like this is more of a bon voyage, you know? That's at least my expectations going in. But for now, yeah, this is it. Okay, let me open up Viz. I encourage you to read along. Ah, boy. There it is. MHA chapter 430, the final color page. It does remind me a little of the first volume, where Deku is, there's his back, he in his backpack, but instead of the pro hero back shot, it's all of Class A and his teachers. This really was My Hero Academia. Shinso made it. Hey! There with Dark Shadow too. Everyone gets to pet Dark Shadow. Oh, I love that. I love that. Everyone in Class A gets to pet Dark Shadow. Man. Do I really have to continue? Can't I just look at this page for an hour? All Might's eyes. Oh. Neat. Everyone's smiling, even Shoto, even Bakugo. That's great. Not a frown in place. Or frown in sight. Man. I don't want it to end. Sasha, hello. Hiyo, thank you for joining. Alright, we are at the color page, and I don't want to continue. If I don't read it, it never ends. Hi, Redka. Hello. We are on the color page, the final color page. I don't want to go on, but you know, I can't put it off forever. You can't. It looks great. My Hero Academia. All right, page 1. It's already been destroyed. That depends on what you people decide to do tomorrow. There it is. The line from page 1. It's back finally. People are not born equal. We each take shape differently. which leads us to care about others. It's because one's mind and body are unlike anyone else's that we're drawn to others in the search for common ground. I was right! I was right. Guys, I was right. It's gonna be spoilery for me. I hope you enjoyed it though. Take care, Red Kazero. Thank you for tuning in all the same. I was right. I knew this was gonna happen for Deku. So, yes. Midoriya, Deku-sensei, we're meeting up for the practical exercise this afternoon? I knew he was gonna end up in this spot. It is his Hero Academia. This is good. I love it. And Kota! Oh, man. I don't want an MHA 2. I really don't, but like, I would. I would. I wouldn't hate it at all. Even as like an epilogue thing, you know, just like a short chapter, one chapter of just seeing, you know, Deku-sensei doing his thing. With Kota and the other class. And, that kid next to him is... That's the one that just got saved last chapter. The holes in his mouth. Oh my gosh, the scars. His backstory is terrifying. Literally out of a horror movie. Anyway, I'm still on page 1. I don't want to... Alright, we continue. This was the truth about society. I learned at age 17. Okay. So Deku responds, at the bus stop. It'll also be a lesson on how to get to USJ. Okay, so this is literally like first week of school stuff. The flashbacks. The whole scene. Gran Torino looks so small. Gran Torino and why is her recovery girl? Her name was escaping me, but they look so small together. There's no denying that on that day I felt everyone's support, hopes, and prayers. Even now, those voices encourage me. Just looking at all the different panels, wow. Shoji getting some recognition, nice. Bakugo looks like he's... Oh, right, isn't he right-handed? So, yeah, he has to learn with his left now. Mirko! Mirko! Oh my gosh. Oh no. She's still kicking, I get. Is that a bullet bill for... She's got a bullet bill. That's hilarious. Mount Lady, okay, good. She's okay, I think. Oh, Kota and Eri. Oh, going to school. Tokoyami and Hawks. Oh, we don't get to see them talk. I hope Tokoyami is giving him a lecture, just because. But like, man, we're not gonna see them talk this chapter, are we? Yeah, I didn't think so. I want to see the anime basically expand on literally all these scenes. Yeah, Sasha, it is a bullet bill. I know, like... Alright, I'll continue reading. Even now, those voices encourage me. If sparing a thought for someone else is the first step towards herodom, then on that day, everyone was a great hero. I was hardly cut out for the dream I held, but it came true for me anyway. And the tale that began when my body took action before I could think. In that case... Oh, whoops, sorry, I'm reading out of order. This page is actually spread out through a double spread, so I'm going to reread it in the proper order. It's going from right to left fully. We see we do see Bakugo learning how to reuse. The League of Villains. So there is a book. Horikoshi didn't forget. There is a book on the shelf. And Compress is picking it up. Oh. Yeah, it does look like Tokuyami is scolding Hawks. I hope so. Hawks deserve scolding. Let's see. So I'm going to reread from the top. There's no denying on that day, I felt everyone's hopes and prayers. Even now, those voices encourage me. If sparing a thought for someone else is the first step towards freedom, then on that day, everyone was a great hero. Oh, I guess I'm wrong. Weird. This page is throwing me off. Oh, yeah, no, what the heck? How am I supposed to read that? Oh, okay. Horikoshi did a weird. I understand how this works now. So then on that day, everyone was a great hero. In that case, why am I still writing this? I was hardly cut out for the dream I held, but it came true for me anyway. And the tale that began when my body took action before I could think comes to an end along with the ember of One for All. In that case, why am I still writing this? That's because there are more pages yet to come. That was so weird to read. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Because, yeah, the text goes from as though it's just one page, but the spread, like the flashbacks and everything, cover 2 pages. So it throws off where my eyes are supposed to go. Anyway. 8 years later. Oh, time skip. There it is. Well, yeah, we already know he's a teacher, so. Okay, this is a different class. High school is just around the corner for you bunch. You're to fill out and turn in your career goal forms by the next week. It's gotta be UA's hero course for me. Sport items are all the rage these days. I'm shooting to get hired at Lightly Labs. The design agency where that brainiac Hatsume works. I'll follow the footsteps of Dr. Ryu Yoshida and become a physician who can cure the incurable. You can count on that. This is like a huge difference from the first chapter. I want to join Gel Inc., which went down in history during the cyber war 5 years back. Girl bosses who can code are too awesome. Gentle and La Brava. Okay, so this is interesting. They're treating all of these professions like hero work. That's really cool. Hold on. Yeah, no, this is weird, but like in a good way. Hold on, I'll get to my thoughts later. Huh? Wait, you're also shooting for the hero track? Hey, don't peek. Gonna be kind of tough given your quirk. I mean, come on, Dai. Well, you never know. Especially since the villain emergence rate is on the downturn, which means they're cutting back on the number of pro heroes. We're looking at an era where only the uber powerful can be heroes. That is such an interesting turn. But it's actually really cool. Hold on. Yeah, this is an interesting return to normalcy. Like, remember when MHA first started, where fantasy became, or reality turned into fantasy, or fantasy became reality, however you want to phrase that? This is almost like a reversion to, like, this status quo, where people are idolizing, like, other professions. That's actually pretty cool. In my view, at least. Everyone's really changed. When we were little, every last one of us was nuts about All Might, Endeavor, Best Jeanist, Deku, Great Explosion, Murder God, Dynamite, and Shoto. We wanted to be them. I get it. I'm the only one who never grew up. So when I'm feeling unsure of myself, I always come here. The flashback to, when he was ready for your first day, you're ready to try your best as a first year dai? Yeah, way back when. All Might statue. Oh, we're cutting to shoujo. That's a little random. Hold on. Let me hydrate. Okay. Tentacle, you've done remarkable work since your debut as a pro. You've devoted your efforts towards finding peaceful resolution to conflicts surrounding discrimination based on body type, which is still a concern in rural areas. In recognition of your achievements and influence, you're the latest recipient of the Imamura Peace Prize. Okay, I have to look that up. I wonder if that's a real thing. It probably is, but I'd have to look that up. I'm dedicating the honor to those who joined the uprising 8 years ago. All I've done is stand atop the resolve that they demonstrated to the world. Nothing more. Oh, that's good. See, this was always kind of a... It's not that it wasn't present in the series, but it was always so far on the back burner that it was kind of just like... How do I put it? It never really felt properly fleshed out or addressed in the first place. So I am glad that it's like kind of over very quickly, but it also feels like a little random to include here. Whatever. Coda! Just his face. I guess I'd say that his quirk awakening made him look pretty cool, so good for Coda. Next, in team-up news. Ingenium, Frappi, Creati, and Uravity have been touring elementary schools nationwide. Recent times have seen a decline of the villain emergence rate and a broadening of the role that heroes play in society. Part of this expansion is the plan spearheaded by Uravity to expand access to quirk canceling, which is thought to be the most essential initiative of all in this day and age. That's interesting. So she's taking an active role in quirk counseling, as opposed to, like, well, it makes sense though. Like, people need help learning how to use their quirks, so you better make sure that they know how to do it right. I guess this is how she's carrying forward with how she felt with Toga, where Toga was like, or where she was like, if only I had met her sooner. And so she's doing that for other kids. She's meeting them sooner, kind of thing. That's really nice. Basically trying to, so long as people know a positive direction to take their abilities, they might not turn out to be villains, you know? They'll learn how to use their abilities in the right way. Oh, Eri! We get a shot of her. Okay, is she at UA too? She's in band! She's got a guitar! Oh, and her horn is back a little bit. Oh, that's nice. Are they married? La Brava is wearing a ring. Is she? Hold on. Sorry. I only just saw this. Yep, that's her wedding finger. That's her ring finger. Awesome. And yeah, Gentle too. So that's great. Good. I didn't need this confirmation. I thought it was a given, but great. Great. Love that. You love to see it. Okay, Aizawa. Short hair. That's interesting. That's interesting. Horikoshi was like really big on. He seems to really like long hair, like especially on guys for whatever reason. Like you see it on a lot of his. Like you have Aizawa, you have Mike, even All Might's is kind of long, but mostly because of his bangs. But Shigaraki, like there's a lot of longer haired men in MHA, but he cut it all off for Aizawa. That's weird to look at. That's okay. Hey, you seen this, Midoriya? Your old pal is about to drop a few notches from the Billboard chart again. Kachan? Uh-oh. Who said you could get up in my face? I ain't your entertainment. You want to die, pal? Oh my gosh, he is going to struggle. Real world stuff. 8 years, and he is still a monster. I'm sure some people will be annoying about this, but I think it's funny. People are who they are to a fault, I suppose. That is such a face. Is this going to be the last face we see? For Bakugo, that would be funny. I kind of doubt it, though. You were trying to clean up his act, right? Todoroki's really gonna take the lead now. Good for Todoroki. He deserves that. Well, he's out there doing good day and night. He might be a little awkward, but he treats all fans equally with respect. And these days, people are thinking of him as Endeavor's son less and less. You know how Togata-senpai skyrocketed to the top of the chart, surpassing Kamui Woods and Mount Lady along the way? Now Monoma and Honenuki are matching that energy and coming up fast. Oh good, Class B name drops. And that's cool for Mirio. That is cool for Mirio. Like, if you're gonna be touted as the big three, you better pull it up, you know? The other day, Togata-senpai even joked about quaking in his booties. The phrasing. Sometimes Viz is hit or miss with translations, but this was funny. Do you miss it? Oh, Deku doesn't answer directly. The thing is, when you and Fua-senpai were chatting all those years ago, a thought occurred to me. I might be quirkless again, but as long as I made use of my experiences to encourage others. Well, there's something kind of awesome about that. I'm pretty awesome now, right? Maybe? You should be stricter with your students. I'm telling you, it matters. Deku's face getting completely shot down. Oh no, Deku, welcome to the working world. That's how it is. These days, the type of kids who make it here to learn from us are basically given a golden ticket to be future heroes. You have to be tough. Keep them humble so they don't get big heads. Understood? You were so nice to us, though, Sensei. Ouch! Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, what happened was I skipped, like, a whole page. Whoops. Hold on. The shoes are gone. Black shoes. Oh no, he's been institutionalized. Oh. Sad. This is sad. This is sad, Hero Academia. Ever since we all started working, our time off never seems to line up. It's hard to plan get-togethers. Yeah. I feel that. And the black shoes, that's a really interesting... Like, that's obviously intentional. Like, you don't just get a close-up of a person's foot unless something is intended, okay? But, yeah, that's obviously a very intentional look. What? What is this ad? Tokoyami is here, but what is this ad? Dark wings could be yours. What does that mean? What is... What? What? Does he have dark wings? That... I am confused. What is that? Oh, for... Oh, there's an ad. There's an Invisible Girl ad. What is that? For appealing transparency? I don't know. That's hard to read. Small. That is so random. Maybe it's a feather tonic or something to dye your hair black. I don't know. Maybe, yeah. I'm so confused. I am so confused. And that art, it is not. I guess it's not a chapter without a weird Tokoyami face. Like his face just is so weird sometimes. It's funny. Dark wings, like the Genshin wings. I don't know. That's so okay. Anyways, sorry. I distracted by an errant bird. So let's see. Oh, it's another news broadcast. Absurdly popular with the male demographic, it's the chivalrous Red Riot. Now dive into his surprising origin story. Good for you, Red. You're just like, this is just like the Crimson Riot thing, I think. Look, it's Red. Yeah, unbreakable. Kids are running around. I do get a real kick out of seeing everyone's success. And when I get to thinking about our time in school, I tend to come here. Oh, not the callback. Oh, chapter 1 callback here? There you go. Ouch. Okay, so the kids land. Oof, though, that's nasty. Jumping right onto concrete. Oh, I'm a bad person. I wouldn't have like let them fall, but I just mean like jumping out like that. Ow. They would have hurt less than I hurt. I'm just saying. Like, oof. Close call. Thanks, mister. Oh, there's Dai. There we go. I love your voice, though. Thanks, Hazel. Thank you. Deku? Izuku Midoriya? He doesn't know what to call him. Oh, Deku getting recognized down the street. Oh, I wonder how often that happens. Whoa, you really exist, holy cow! Yeah, that's how it is. Is that so? You're almost in high school? They say the times are changing fast and in big ways, so someone like me can't keep up anymore. Since I've got a super wimpy quirk compared to my classmates. That's why I visit the All Might statue and ask him. Oh. Hold on, I need to drink anything. Okay, let's keep going. So Dai gets to talk to Deku. If I can become a hero, like all of you did. Can I be a hero too? Oh, literally, Deku's flashbacking to that right now. Can I be a hero like you, All Might? Yes, here we go, the Muttermouth. Your quirk allows you to throw those saucer-like objects from your hair. A hair-based quirk. Taking a cue from Mina, that should be workable. You could stack them for boosted strength and maybe even change their size? Seems quite versatile. Creepy, but encouraging at the same time. Ever since my own dream came true, it's been my turn to plant dreams in others. You'll be fine. After all, didn't you make an effort to reach out with a helping hand just now? There it is. Oh, the hero statues in the background. Those are civilians. Oh, okay. You can be a hero. Or should I say, you can be a hero. I'm not sure where the right emphasis will go. I'm not a voice actor, but... the smile. Do your best, kid. Kid. Ah, man. We are stuck with kid. The dub was perfect. Young Midoriya is such a good translation for shonen. Kid is just... Oh, I'd hate to be called kid. Man. Oh well. It's what it is. I was surprised by Steph's voice too. You can be a VA. Gosh, that would be great. I'd love that very much. But we'll see. I'll just do my best to keep producing content and become more comfortable speaking. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Okay, so do your best, kid. I'm glad Deku got to have this moment. That's nice. That's nice. I'd be lying if I claimed I didn't miss it at all. But as long as I can still inspire and encourage others, then I'd say this is still the tale of how we became great heroes. My Hero Academia. The end. I don't believe it. Next page is All Might. Yes, one last All Might gag. He is here. Late. Wait, no. He's crushing to the end. I love this. You're late, kid. I would have met you at the airport if I'd known. I've got a surprise gift for you. Oh, is it a wall scroll? The data obtained from the battle between me and All for One 8 years ago apparently opened up all sorts of exciting possibilities, so they tell me. Just as quirks themselves grow and deepen, so too does technology. You mastered using multiple quirks at once, so I want you out there giving us more data. This must have cost... Hero suit? This is how you pay off Iron Might? What? Yes? Wait, no! Oh my! Hold on, I have to keep reading, hold on. Wow. This must have cost a fortune. I can't. My overseas friend and young Hatsume came together to create this, and the project was funded by your old chums from Class A, led by Bakugo. Don't try to hide it. Your body still has a way of leaping into action, right? Take this to heart, kid. You've also earned this power, fair and square. They're repeating chapter 1. They're doing it again. Oh my gosh. Yes, okay, fine, sure, whatever. This is the end of the series. This is kind of flippant, and I usually don't go for it, but this is literally the end of the series. And I've been saying I always hope that Deku was left with something. You know? This is great. I love this idea. If yeah, no, I don't have to think about it either. Honestly. Plus, I guess if Iron Might is literally already in it, then yeah, you can just do this. Use money as a superpower. I love it, actually. Deku's smile. Oh. All of us, for all time. Come on, Deku. That's his hero name after all. Oh, wait. Okay, I wasn't missing anything. All right. Last page. Oh, there's Hawks. More time to kill than ever? I wonder. Traffic's all backed up because of a landslide on Warstar Road. Requesting heroes who can respond. Warstar. Star Wars reference all the way to the end. Okay. Warstar Road. Traffic's all backed up because of a landslide on Warstar Road. Requesting heroes who can respond. Shigaraki. And Deku looking back. This is the tale of how we'll keep reaching out to help for all time. Our heroing has only just begun. All adult outfits. 4:30. My Hero Academia. Oh man, Deku looks so cool. I love how that fits. That is so cool. I can't wait to see all the fan art. Yeah, All Might is basically giving Midoriya his power again. I love that. I do. I really do. Shoto. Yeah, they haven't changed too much. It hasn't been that long. Well, no, it's been years, but they haven't changed too much. Mineta is still small. Yes, Mineta is still a dork. A diaper-wearing dork. I know it's supposed to be a grape bowl, but yes. Yes, justice. He probably still has no luck with women. Sorry, that's me being petty. Bakugo looks cool. Nothing too major. Oh, his gauntlets are interesting. Huh. Yeah, they're not grenade gauntlets anymore. Let me see, are any of these designs better than what was already? I'm not sure. Because they were already so good. Like, I don't know how you improve on it. Ochako got more. She has a neck brace, and that looks like Deku's. I didn't notice that at first, but okay, cool. There's an homage to Deku right there. That's neat. And her hair doesn't... Okay, she didn't go super long. That's nice. Bakugo does have the edge shot. He does have those... I don't know what you call them. I have no idea what you call those hair pieces, but... Okay, good. That's weird. I wonder how, like... So the back of his head is a little long, so he has, like, some hair... Like, he had to grow those out. Interesting. That seems also annoying, just in terms of managing it. Whatever. Good for him. That's cool. Suyu, no major changes. Kind of older face, I guess. Everyone just has a slightly older face to them. No more baby faces. Rip. Ida looks so cool. I wonder if we'll get merch for all of these. I hope we get merch for all of these. Tokoyami, his hair is even more frazzled. Wow, that never went away. That never went away. That's so cool, though. I want to see that stylized. I hope every character gets a sheet. Mina's horns grew really long. Shinso has long hair. No! That looks... Oh, I am not a fan. Koda looks so badass now. He does. Like, he ate. Like, wow. He got the best glow up for sure. Ojiro is pretty cool too, actually. That's a pretty cool look for Ojiro. Just going from the white clothes to black, the shorter hair, and yeah, no more baby face. Aoyama actually has a cool cowlick. I didn't like his hair before, or not a cowlick, excuse me, his bangs. He cut his bangs. I didn't really like them before. That's actually a good look for him. Good for him. He looks so preppy. That's funny. He really does look like a rich prep kid, but I still think he has a good design. Yeah, no, the artwork is great. Sero has slightly longer hair. Sero's costume and helmet also got cooler. Okay, I think that is enough of it. Like, It's weird. Like, I don't feel like calling any of these designs strict upgrades because they're all good at what they are, but it's nice to see them become cooler, you know? In some cases. Kaminari's hair is more wavy, I guess. I don't know. Oh, does he have flames on his jacket now? Or his pants now? And I'm sorry. I want to talk about the chapter, but this is the last time I'm seeing these guys for a while, yeah? I mean, in the manga, Shoto looks almost the same. That's funny. And he kept his hero name too. So that's who he is, yeah? So that's fine. Tokoyami is hard to see. I feel like he probably has a similar outfit, but it's hard to tell. And is Dark Shadow not here? That's interesting. Well, that's... I don't know how I feel about the missing Dark Shadow. It doesn't feel right not to see the Dark Shadow. But yeah, it's hard to see him, or what his outfit, because he's in the back, as he is usually. Oh well. I want to see these... Sato. Oh no, Sato kind of looks like Endeavor. Yeah, it looks like Tokoyami's wearing more of a scarf than a... He might have a cloak, but yeah, his design is the most hidden. It's hard to see. I wonder what. Him and Mina, actually. Mina's kind of hard to see, but it looks like she still has similar design. Mina is also hard to see, to be fair. So is Ida, of all people. You'd think he'd be more out in front. Like, you can tell Tsuyu's is basically the same. Otoko's is the same. Sero's is more or less the same. Ojiro's is definitely different. Aoyama's is the same. Koda has got something going on. Bakugo has... I like the grenade gauntlets, so I'm sad when he doesn't have them. It makes some sense, I guess, because they're very big and bulbous and probably annoying. So this just looks more efficient, but the grenade gauntlets is inspired. Oh, man. Deku looks really cool. I really like this outfit. Finally, a good hero fit. No, I'm kidding. Deku's outfits are fine, but nothing ever struck me as particularly cool except for maybe the World Heroes Mission outfit and his Dark Hero fit. I did like his final outfit, but that was his other final outfit, but that was always kind of thrown together. It was never going to be like the last one to me, so I never really got too attached to it. It still looks cool, but this is definitely the coolest he's looked. I love it. Is that a scarf as well? That's awesome. Good for Shoji, again, getting in the popularity contest, top 10. Jiro looks... Jiro looks fine. Just nothing particularly different that I can see. Shorts. She has no sleeves on her jacket. Momo covered up. That's hilarious. She became an adult and then dressed more modestly. I don't even. Oh my gosh. All right. I think I've talked about everyone. I don't think I missed anyone. Man, what a series. So looking over this chapter, I feel like this was really just okay, this is what the future looks like now kind of chapter. And I like that. I feel like there are characters that I would have liked to see more from in this last arc, particularly Hawks and Aizawa. I would have liked to see them more. I would have liked a longer epilogue arc in general. And yeah, I feel like there was a lot that could have been processed on screen instead of left to our imagination, you know? But at the same time, enough of it, could be left to our imagination. It's nice to see that society did, in fact, mellow out. People still like heroes, but it's because of how they were able to direct attention to other professions through the hero billboard chart, I guess. And I guess, the quirk counseling that they're doing now. They were able to direct people towards you know, things that aren't just fighting villains. So, like, when you have purpose, like when you know what you want to do, you're less likely to just lash out. You have a plan and you can move for that plan. So I guess that's where, yeah. And with heroes, like, not everyone can be good at heroing. Like, you are going to have people that just, I can't do it, so now what, kind of thing. Like with Gentle. In fact, is Gentle a hero? He's not, is he? He seems to just be working with La Brava. That's fun, I think. I mean, good for him. I mean, the best thing you can do in life is find someone you love and support them forever. So, good for Gentle and La Brava, honestly. Yeah, Deku's outfit does look really good. Oh, man. So, I don't want to force thoughts. It's more like this chapter is just kind of a vibe, you know? Because I've said so much in other chapters for MHA. It's hard to be like, what's the word? The chapter itself does enough waxing on its themes that I don't feel like there's too much for me to say other than how much I've really, come to love MHA and the community. Well, I have a love-hate relationship with the community, don't we all? But yeah, this was a really good chapter for me personally. Like, this kind of open-ended, there's an open-ended vibe where I'm like, like the future is theirs kind of thing. 1 moment, need to hydrate. And let's see, there's no particularly deep interaction here for me to overanalyze either. There's like basically callbacks to chapter 1 several times. But in the way that they're obvious, I don't think you really need me to specify them, do you? Like, you have the whole you can be a hero conversation twice. Yeah, this chapter really was just a send-off. It wasn't... The ending was fairly safe, I think, but I mean, there is also some risk to it. Like, the things that Horikoshi left open-ended, or the things that I feel like he could have expanded on, he didn't, so I guess there's a risk there, but I also feel like it's open-ended enough to where we can see more extra content sometime down the line. So like all these things, I know that people are complaining about, everything, but I don't know. I'm reading this and I'm like, I'm trying to find something to either be upset at, but like, it's not there. I'm really happy that Deku gets to still be a hero. Let's see. Yeah, it's nice that he's still working with Aizawa at least. Everyone seems to be doing okay. I do need to speak on Hawks, I guess, because people mischaracterize him a lot. They baby him a lot. He's a fully functional adult. I don't really know why people need to see him like have a breakdown. That's just not it for me. It's sort of like how people treat the villains, how they don't have agency. Hawks knows who he is and who he wants to be. I feel like I would have liked to still see him talk with Tokoyami, though, just because, like, these things did happen to him. He lost his quirk, and, they had near life and death experiences that they could have talked about, I guess, but he lost his quirk and killed twice, and he doesn't ever really get to talk about it, so I think that's the only things that I'm like, I would have liked to see more of. But other than that, there's Aizawa, who I would have liked to see him weigh in on Kurogiri more. Obviously, there's not much you can do about Kurogiri, right? Like, Kurogiri was basically already dead. Not Kurogiri, Shirakumo. Like, Kurogiri is also kind of his own personality. He's also beholden to save Shigaraki. And obviously that compulsion wasn't within Shirakumo. So like you have Shirakumo and Kurogiri feel they're both the same person and different people, if that makes sense. So there, to a point, there wasn't that much you could do to help Shirakumo. Much the same way that with the villains. I think people don't understand. The reason why the villains die is because their will is almost equal to the heroes. And when you have two wills that are so strongly opposed come together, you're going to have some damage there. Like, when I think about Toga's death, it's not that she didn't want to destroy society anymore. She simply also wanted to save Ochako. She had those two thoughts, and to her, living her life how she wanted, being who she is, saving Ochako is just something that made sense to do, I think. So when I think about it in terms of wills, it's not like people get hung up on like, oh, the villains deserved to die. And I'm like, no, it's not that they deserved to die per se. I mean, mass murderers being who they are, I suppose. But just given their tragic backstory and just the characters that were built up and just the idea of redemption that is established thoroughly with Endeavor, like it's better for them to have a change of heart, in my view. You know, like ideally you want bad people to change. But in the villain's case, it's more like they were shown or given grace by heroes and they responded to it. And that's sort of what happened with Toga, where she's like, okay, you're absolutely, I don't want to live in a world without you, so I'll save you, kind of thing. And that's beautiful and tragic. The only bad thing for me is that we didn't get to talk between Toga and Monox. Yeah, I know, Sasha. Besides that, I really like the final chapter. Me too. Yeah, this was a good send-off chapter. I'm not really sure I have much more to add here. I think with Aizawa and Kurogiri, it would have been nice to see them talk about it a little, just to seeing people grieve and move on. Kind of like how Uraraka got to grieve for Deku. Like, I didn't need to see Aizawa breaking down and stuff, but still, like you could have had plenty of character interactions based off of what had happened. So it's always going to feel a little unsatisfying when a series ends and wraps a whole bunch of things the way MHA is doing. Still, I know that we'll probably get more volumes, or they'll probably will be after story light novels and such. I'm looking forward to see what content is there. But for now, as a send-off chapter goes, I like this send-off. I really did. Yeah, and the series had its theme. I think the series properly addressed most of its themes. And not necessarily with just this chapter, but like the previous chapter, 429. 429 is like the quote-unquote real ending as far as directly addressing character interactions goes. Like, we didn't really have we didn't have any new character interactions with established characters. It was just Deku and Aizawa kind of talking about the others. So, yeah, this really was more of a send-off chapter than anything else. As it should be, though. So, yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. I plan to do more. I actually would like to go back and reread. I think it would be fun to reread MHA now that it's all over. Plus, like, this has been my weekly routine for so long. Not necessarily the streaming, but like I always woke up every Sunday to read and talk about MHA with friends. I'm about to jump into Oniki Smash's live stream, so you can see me there soon. But yeah, this was a great chapter for a send-off, and I'm looking forward to talking more about MHA. I will be doing a reread. I will see about, I'm not sure if I'll reread literally every chapter. I might just pick my favorites and talk about those. But I'll let y'all know. do follow me on Twitter at Shonen Jonan. I guess I should attach my Twitter handle to my YouTube. I am still learning a lot. So yeah, but there's no excuse for me not having my Twitter handle here, since most of my audience is from Twitter. So sorry, guys. But now I'm rambling. MHA is ending. I'm not ready for it. I don't believe it'll end. I won't let it end. I'm gonna keep reading it, and you're more than welcome to join me. So with that, I will let you all know when I on Twitter when I do my next stream. Thank you again. I'll probably rededicate this channel to manga reading in general, maybe anime reacts too. We'll see. It would be nice to actually watch the MHA anime now that I think about it. But I do like the manga as well. Just Horikoshi's art style is fantastic, and re-experiencing that would be great too. But you'll see what I do, what I finally decide to do soon enough. So thank you again very much for joining my stream. Oh, I have a question. Do I subscribe or not? Please do. Please do. Please do like and subscribe. I will. This channel isn't going to just die. I just need to still update it and update it with how I want it to look. I'm going to have a separate channel for my gacha activities. This channel will be used for anime and manga more purely, right? So that's what I'm going to do. For now, this is basically a channel in beta, but I will be updating it. I will be back here to talk about MHA. I don't think I can just say goodbye and never talk about MHA again. Hi everyone just joining. I'm sorry, this stream is about to end, but thank you so much. I will be back again. And yeah, check back to the channel later this week after I update it with things like my community handles for Twitter. I'll probably set up a Discord as well, so that way it'll be easier to follow anything I do. I'll be starting channels for video game streaming, a separate one, and I'll be keeping this one for anime and manga, particularly MHA, of course. In fact, I'm tempted to make this channel only for MHA, but for now, those are my plans. So thank you again for showing up to my live reaction, and I hope to see you guys again for more. Love you all, and have a great day. Bye.